Hi guys, I am Nathy and I'm very happy to have you guys here. So welcome back to another episode of Triple Tea Talk Time. So Tea Talk Time is this time in my channel we dedicate to talk about a certain topic where I give my personal and general opinion about tea while drinking tea. So this is literally the second episode we're doing. The first episode we did was about self-sabotage, and I'll make sure to leave the link in the description box right below for you guys to watch it. So vámonos. So today's tea time topic is perception, perceiving and being perceived. So perception can be defined as an assumption, expression and interpretation, but it is officially defined as a process by which an individual or a group of individuals interpret and make sense of the information received through their senses. So their senses include hearing, sight, touch, smell, etc. So perception on its own involves the ability of a person to identify, organize, and interpret a certain information so as to create a meaningful understanding of the world around us. So perception on its own can be influenced by many factors. So there are different factors which influence the way we decide to perceive given situations. So they are So the first factor we're going to talk about will be past experience. Our past experience has a great impact on how we decide to visualize or interpret current situations. It could be traumatic experience, and trauma is something that creates a lasting effect on how we decide to visualize current situations. So our past experience could just be a traumatic experience, or it could be maybe a bad or good experience while traveling. For example, if you travel to a certain area and you have a bad or good experience in that place, so the experience is going to determine how you decide to visualize the area the next time you visit the place. Let's talk about the cultural and social factors. So our cultural and social background greatly determines how we decide to interpret or perceive current situations, and this also helps us to have a certain understanding of our surrounding. For example, some certain things are considered very impolite depending on the culture, and in other cultures or social areas it is considered very polite. So it just depends. And this goes along with our cultural and social background goes along with our beliefs and expectations. So how can our beliefs and expectations influence how we decide to perceive things? So our beliefs and expectations can greatly influence how people decide to perceive others. For example, if maybe someone has this belief that people from a certain ethnic group behave a certain way, and the person expects that each and every person the person meets that belongs to that certain ethnic group, and unfortunately the person will be profiling everybody without having any strong base. And profiling is considered like assuming or judging people without really knowing who they are, just because of what you expect, and that is my general opinion. Social media is known to create trends, and it also gives us a certain understanding of the world around us. So what we decide to believe and adapt to our life from social media can greatly influence our perception about certain situations. So social media is known to create influences such as how to behave, how to dress, how to do certain things in general. So our emotional response to certain situations depends on how we feel at a given time, our emotional state. It can be happy, sad, depressed, or angry. For example, certain situations are considered funny in case you are happy, and that same situation can be considered very inappropriate if you are maybe angry or depressed. Let's go to the big question. Can our perception affect our attitude? Yeah, our perception can greatly influence how we decide to respond to certain situations, people, things, or places. I think that's why certain situations have people with more positive review about it and others with negative review about it. So it just depends on how we decide to perceive a situation and our response to it. So in conclusion, the way we perceive things and the way we are being perceived by others is greatly influenced by our past experience, cultural and social background, beliefs and beliefs and expectations, emotional mindset and social media, etc. Moreover, perception can be different from one person to another, but it generally creates it generally makes people to be more open-minded to certain situations, and it also creates this empathetic approach to other people or to certain situations. So I've come to the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe and feel free to comment anything your personal your and feel free to comment your personal point of view on perception. And yeah, hello.